Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show, episode 45, and we're ready to fly.
Getting there, mate. Getting close to 50.
Let's get into it, straight into it. So we just watched a video from Joe Weller. He's a UK YouTuber / podcaster.
Reinvented himself.
He has. So basically he got beaten up by a bloke called KSI. And then since then, he had a bit of a YouTube downfall.
Depression and shit, didn't he go through all that as well?
Yeah, he's done that a few times.
He's done it all, hasn't he?
Yeah, and now he's got the Waffling podcast, which is great, very funny.
Good show.
A bit similar to this.
Yeah.
And anyway, we heard them talk about a topic and we want to talk about it.
Yeah, straight away it was like, this is money.
This is money. So basically they were saying, did you ever fancy or like or want to sexually engage
TV characters
with a TV character?
Because their example was
Maeve Wiley from Sex Education, right?
I haven't seen the show.
And in the show, she plays a 16-year-old, but in real life, she's 24. And they were basically saying, like, was that weird? So a couple of examples for me from when I was younger was on Nickelodeon, or was it Disney Channel? I think it was Nickelodeon. There was Victorious.
Yeah. I think I've seen that show.
That's where Ariana Grande
first
started.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I really liked her.
Yeah.
Even though she was a redhead, I really liked
fair.
her.
No, she pulled it off, bro.
And then also when I was a kid, Blue Water High, there was a girl on there that I liked.
Yep.
And one more from back when I was younger. I'll try and think of some now, but back then there was a show called Mortified.
Yeah.
And I liked the main character from that. I don't know why, but there was just something about it. Every episode I was like, oh, I'd like to know you.
You just got excited?
And I was about 4 years younger than her.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. What about you? Who are some TV characters that you follow?
Always really liked Daenerys from Game of Thrones.
Right.
In real life, I don't even think she's good looking.
Is she blonde girl? Like,
no, in real life she's like got some red hair and her face looks a bit chubby.
In the show,
and
does she have,
in
like,
the
white
show,
hair?
like long white hair.
Okay.
She's got a bit of
Very
a tan.
pale?
She looks good.
Oh, she's a bit of a tan.
Little
All
bit.
right.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, a little bit at the
I think I
start,
know.
but then it goes like a bit more paley. But she looked good in the show. Like I rated her. But then in real life, no attraction to the real actor.
Really?
Only when she's in Game of Thrones as Daenerys.
So just when she's in character.
So that's interesting.
That role play.
Meghan Markle in Suits, I reckon it's crazy.
Yeah,
like
elite.
Because it's like that office girl vibe and she's really good. I was like, I understand why people really like her because of the show. Like I can get it.
100%.
I understand it.
I
Those
feel
two
like
are big for me.
I haven't seen a lot of TV shows that I've stuck with for a long time.
I really liked. What have I finished? Oh, there was I used to watch Entourage. There's a girl in that but she's really pretty in real life as well. So that's not really the character. That's more her. Because some shows you like the character more than the actual person, and the character is what you like.
I remember there was a show on TV called Revenge.
Oh yeah. No, she was
The chick off that
Peng.
I liked.
She was good, bro.
And there was also on
that advert with the paradise. Every Australian remembers that. I don't know if that was a worldwide advert they ran, but as soon as that comes on, everyone's like, oh, that reminds me of Revenge.
Animal Kingdom, right?
Good show.
I remember.
I really like the tattoo girl in that show, the brunette, actually.
Yeah.
What's her name? She's with Big Craig.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah, no.
Who do you like from Animal Kingdom?
It was early on in Animal Kingdom, and it was Jay's girlfriend.
The brunette?
Yeah. Wait, he's had a couple, hasn't he?
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, they're cool. I like them.
She was good. I feel that. Yeah, that was good. They have good women in that show.
They do.
Yeah, because I guess it's in the beach in California, so
yeah, you got to choose.
Like you got to have good selection. What other shows are there? There's definitely those are the main ones that have come to mind. Like especially characters, because like you said, sometimes it's the character that you like, the way they act, and they might not be like that at all in person.
100%.
So it's a bit of a trick.
It is a trick.
Because Joe Weller probably wouldn't like that actress in real... Like, if you saw her...
that's what he was saying. He was like, I like the character. I don't really like her.
Yeah, and the character makes her good.
And the thing is, you meet her in real life, she's not going to be that 16-year-old schoolgirl.
Yeah, she'll probably be awkward and shit, like... For sure. Like, everyone used to like Hermione, right?
Yeah.
But then I feel like Emma Watson's a bit annoying in real life.
Also, Harry Potter. There was a...
Girls would love that
I'm going to
shit.
count that as a TV show because there's so many episodes.
Oh yeah, there's like, bro, they have a season worth of.
They do.
They'd probably have 2 seasons. Yeah.
I don't know what episode it was, what movie it was, but I remember
Season 2.
it was some girl asked Harry to the prom or the school dance or whatever, and she was like, maybe like a mixed Asian,
Okay.
and I was like, I'd like if I got asked to the dance by her.
Is that in the movie? In the actual?
In the movie,
Okay.
yeah. But I guess that was sort of a quickie, little flyby.
What other TV shows? I know there's lots of there's ones that girls love, like in like Vampire Diaries and shit.
Yeah, even Suits. Some of the guys from that.
Yeah, the girls would like. I think
Grey's
Harv,
Anatomy,
the
stuff
main
like
guy.
that.
Is George Clooney from Grey's Anatomy? Or is it? He's definitely
I
from
don't
that's how he got famous, from some medicine show, but I forgot which one.
Some chicks like the main bloke from Prison Break.
Yeah.
Michael
Have you seen
Scofield.
that?
Oh, I'm actually watching it at the moment.
Oh, I think I've seen.
I've just finished I'm about to finish the first season.
I think I've seen. How many are there?
6 seasons.
I think I've
Wait,
seen
no. There's 5 seasons.
3 or 4 maybe.
6 is coming out.
Yeah, not a bad show.
Yeah, pretty good. Tay likes it. She really gets around the suspense that every episode brings. I play NBA while watching it.
Yeah, because multitask. What's your favourite show ever that you've? Is there one that's like your go-to?
For me, it's the In-Betweeners. That's just because I love comedy and laughing.
In-Betweeners is great.
In-Betweeners. Fuck.
See, like Will's mum in that's incredible, but she would also be hot in real life too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also MILF factor.
Yeah, that adds a
I think, MILF factor's huge. Because if you saw her at 20, yeah, she would have been cool. But
to be like 35, 40 and still hot, it's just crazy.
yeah,
It's
it sort
rare.
of adds another level to attractiveness.
Yeah.
Age
Yeah.
is a big factor. Or maybe even if there was a 25-year-old, right, who looks like a MILF.
Yeah. Because some
Because you
girls
don't know-
look older than... Like Margot Robbie always looks like 28. Even when she was 22.
Yeah.
She always kind of looks a bit older. She's not milfy though.
No.
No.
But maybe...
It's like
if she hits 40, she might, but she'd have to be.
That's another example. Her in Wolf of Wall Street playing that character, people fall in love with.
Yes.
She's still pretty in real life, but she's a bit more like plain and like good girl. Like she's very like a bit basic when I've watched her in interviews and stuff. She's not like incredibly flirty and like revealing. But in Wolf of Wall Street, she's just like sexy model, and everyone was like, "Holy shit!"
I saw there was a magician. Was it David Blaine or something?
Oh, he's crazy.
I think it was him.
He's crazy.
He basically seduced her with magic. Like he was doing all.
I've seen that.
It was only like a week or 2 weeks ago. It was released.
I've seen that.
That was pretty cool. But yeah, she seems.
His magic's insane. You see him do it with the Lakers as well. He's
Yeah.
done some tricks with the Lakers. But he's like, I swear he's evil, bro.
You
Because
reckon?
he does like endurance stuff. Held his breath for 17 minutes, world record. Only drank water for 40 days. Like, he's insane.
That's ridiculous.
Shot a bullet into his mouth.
Really?
Yeah, he had made a mouth guard and shot a bullet into his mouth.
Jesus.
Man's crazy. I think he sold his soul or something.
To the devil.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to get famous, I guess.
And that's it.
But yeah, I want to comment
Let us know. Let us know who
from the
you-
girls as well who they loved.
Yeah, 100%.
My mum will pick Vikings. She loves those blokes.
Really?
This TV show Vikings.
Well, just a big manly
yeah,
man.
yeah. And she likes like Craig as well from Animal Kingdom. Just a
The
big,
big tall guy.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Moving on to this story. So,
Skate park.
yeah. So, one of my mates was talking to me about his trip to the skate park the other day. So lately, he's picked up skating and
New to it or refound?
I think new to it. Something he's always wanted
How
to
old
do.
is he?
18, 19.
Okay.
About to turn 19.
Yeah.
And basically, he's gone down to the skate park the other day, and he's on the skateboard, and there was a little kid on a scooter who was staring at him the whole time. A little boy.
Yeah.
So the little
Knocked him
boy,
out, eh?
the little boy's staring at him, and my mate's getting a bit like, "Oh, what's going on?
What's he looking
Like,
at?
yeah, what's he
Yeah.
looking at? You want to get hit,
What's his
little
problem?
punk?" And then
Kids do stare, eh?
And then my mate moved to a different part of the skate park, and then there was an older woman there, a bit milfy apparently.
That's cool. I wonder what she's doing. Probably her son.
It was her son, right? So the kid comes up to him and he goes, "Oh, I can go really fast." And he was on a scooter. And he goes, "I can go 100 miles per hour on a scooter." Lying,
loser.
little freak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
You got to call out kids' lies like that.
and this kid kept saying that he could like go really fast and do all these things. And basically, the mum of this kid started talking to my mate and was just saying, "Oh, how are you? What are you doing?" Like
Nice.
just a general chit chat, because she's probably getting bored watching her below par son on the
on a
skate
scooter
park.
as well.
Yeah, on the scooter.
That's
What are you going to do on the
debated to
scooter?
the
Just
skateboard.
fling it
Obviously.
around a few
Scooter
times.
people won't be happy with that, but
razor to the shin.
oh fuck that.
Pain. And then the mum goes, just out of nowhere, like they've known each other for a couple of minutes, "It's my little boy's 7th birthday on the weekend if you want to come."
What?
And he's going, "Oh, yeah, maybe."
She sounds crazy, bro.
She's
That's
asked
kinda
him.
cool.
She's asked an 18-year-old, 19-year-old
She
boy
just met.
that she's just met at the skate park to come to her 7-year-old's birthday. Is that weird?
Yeah, but he's got to go. If she's hot.
But he was seeing
Time to grow up, bro. Become a dad.
he
You're
was
19.
seeing this as like a good opportunity, but he probably won't go. But I was saying,
Go.
I think it's a bit
To
freaky.
us to say to bring a friend or something.
It's
he has to go.
7-year-olds, but I was
He
thinking
has to go,
it's
bro.
going to be.
He has to go.
What if she's not hot? Because I can't trust his judgment.
You don't think his judgment's good? What did he say to you? How did he describe
No.
her?
That was my assumption. He said the kid's mum, and I just see skater mum as.
Oh, so she might not even be hot, so we
No.
don't know.
But I was just thinking, like, we're just talking about MILFs, probably.
It all
So
depends
it all
on if she's
depends-
hot, I think.
Okay, so a scale, so she has to be like at least a certain.
Yeah, like I mean, if she's not hot, I don't even know why he told the story. So, but if
True.
she's hot, you have to go. You have to go, bro.
Okay, so it all depends on the mum's look.
100.
It has
yeah.
nothing to do with the kid's birthday
No,
or
no,
his
no,
celebrations.
no. Fuck that kid, bro.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that has to go. Does he work with you?
Yeah.
Ask him next
Alright.
time you see him if she's hot or not. Wait, isn't it on this Saturday?
What's this Saturday?
Didn't you say?
Oh, it was on this weekend, yeah.
Fuck, you got to text him then.
Yeah, I will. And I'll say, "What are you doing, bro?"
Is she hot?
Another one of my mates, he's 19 years old, so just a year younger than me. He has 2 stories that he brings to us. One's a theory, one's a story. We'll go with
Don't mind theories.
We'll go with the story first,
Yeah.
all right? So, this kid has Balinese background.
Does he look Asian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Indonesia?
and he loves food, froths it.
Fat?
Not fat at all.
Cool.
He's
Fast metabolism, yeah.
Have you ever seen a fat Balinese?
Rarely, bro, because
No,
they're always moving.
Very rare. They're always moving. Great guy. He loves to have fun. Party boy. And he just brought up this story about the tooth fairy, and he said, "Oh, like Western and like white people have all these tooth fairy stories of getting like a couple bucks under the pillow or something
Gold
if you
coin
lose
or
a
two,
tooth."
yeah.
This kid used to get his mother. Sorry, the mother used to just take control of the whole tooth situation, and she'd go, "All right, mate. Well, I've got your teeth. We're gonna walk outside."
Is this in Australia or Bali? Did he live there?
Yes, he was born there and he lived there for a few years and then
Okay.
moved over. So I think this happened
That's
here.
a good step up.
I think this happened here. And what he's done, he's walked outside with his mother. His mum puts the teeth in his hand, and she goes, "Throw them onto the roof."
Okay.
So he threw them onto the roof, and now he's got all of these teeth on his roof of his home, and that's it. Like no tooth fairy took them, no nothing. And apparently, like he said, like, "Have you ever heard of that before?"
Is it an
And I was
Indonesian
like-
thing?
I was like, "No, I've never heard of that." And he goes, "No, I don't know anyone that's done it either. I just feel like my mum's a bit different." And I was thinking,
That's fucking
I
one way
think
to put
your
it,
mum-
isn't it? A bit.
Imagine lobbing your mouth onto the roof.
A bit different.
A little bit strange.
I once lost a tooth. I was just wiggling it at school, and some kid knocked my arm, and it came straight out.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was like fast because you know when you have a loose tooth and you're just like
yeah.
playing
Sometimes
with
it's on
it.
like a string.
And then it was like knocked me with his bag and it was out. I was kind of disappointed because I was enjoying. I kind of liked the feeling of it when I was a kid.
Yeah,
like just that little feeling. I don't know. That's something you miss, isn't it? Throw tooth. What for? Did he get coins? Did he get
sure.
Balinese, Indonesian, rupiah or something?
Rupiah. I should have asked that. I should have asked that. Should have asked.
How much Indonesian do you get for a tooth fairy?
I don't know.
They do have coins, yeah, little silver and shit.
Yeah. But yeah,
Fuck,
I
that's
just
so
thought it was a
weird, bro.
very strange story because for me, very Western family, I
thought the tooth fairy was universal.
my tooth comes out and then I just get
The roof
cop
fairy.
$2 in the morning. Yeah, roof
The
fairy.
roof fairy,
I like
but you
that.
get nothing for it.
Or he might have got something for it, but normally isn't it the tooth fairy supposed to take your teeth away?
Mm.
Maybe the tooth
How
fairy.
did I never wake up when my parents fucking come in?
Sedated you, maybe.
Maybe, Maybe you just sleep well when you're a kid.
I think.
I feel like
you
if
do.
someone walked into my room now, I'd wake up straight away.
The only times I ever woke up were through traumatic night terrors.
Mm. Yeah, you don't get nightmares anymore either, do you?
Oh, I've had a few lately.
I don't
But-
think I've had a bad dream since I was like fucking 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think mine is inbuilt inside of me. Sometimes I'll have dreams where I die 4 times in the night, and I'm
crazy,
thinking,
bro.
how does that happen to me?
I don't even dream, really.
Yeah, no, I think it's something to do with your brain has to be functioning at a high rate when you're sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to try and control my dreams. I practiced lucid dreaming.
So did I.
And I nearly got there, and then school holidays came,
Yeah.
finished, so I couldn't be like a weirdo at school.
Yeah, I couldn't control my dreams, but for about 2 weeks I controlled what was in them and who was in them.
Oh, that's insane.
Ariana and I had
Yeah.
a very good time.
I remember I had a great moment where I realised I was in the dream.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm dreaming. And then I got so excited I woke up. And I was like, fuck.
You just got to stay at that level.
Yeah, you
got
gotta
to just
chill.
content.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
We should practice it together.
You gotta, yeah, it's actually, yeah, if you Google it, it fucking...
You know, it'd be sick, right? So you've got co-op, you got multiplayer, all of these things. Imagine
tag
if you
team
could
in your dreams.
co-op
like link,
dream.
Maybe with the Neuralink you can, with
Possibly.
Elon, and you could just like link into, oh bro, let's fucking, time to go to bed.
But let's say you and I were thinking of the exact same setting.
And then we
seeing
join?
the people, and then we close our eyes, we fall asleep. Maybe you fall asleep 5 minutes before me, and I come in 5 minutes later. And
Yeah,
I
I'm just
walk into
chilling.
the dream.
And you're like, what's up, man?
And we've got this waterfall, we've got like footy field, we've got everything.
Sand beach.
Sand beach.
Sand and beach next to a waterfall, because it's a dream, bruv.
Just anything. Mountains.
I don't think there's waterfalls near beaches. Is that a thing is that possible?
Yeah, I'd think so.
Fuck, that'd be a nice sight.
So it'd be like beach, little bit of jungle, then a waterfall.
Yeah,
in there.
cove with the
Yeah, it'd
water.
have to
That'd
be.
be sick.
I'd definitely think it'd be out there. We just haven't been able to explore with
For
the
sure.
fucking restrictions.
Yeah, I don't have nightmares, I
That's
don't. Well, I
handy.
just don't dream because I don't know. I rarely do.
You've grown up,
Yeah.
grown out of dreams.
Do you dream often?
Nah.
Nah.
I wouldn't say I dream. It's like bad thoughts.
Do you think dreams have
turn
meaning?
to-
My mum's big on that. She has this old book and it
Yeah.
fucking says every meaning to a dream.
I heard that if you write your dreams, that's a good way to.
Yeah,
lucid
that's what
dream.
I used to do.
You take
But
note.
you got to do it when you wake up, and so
Yeah.
I found like the book I used to use like a year ago, and the writing's like my handwriting's pretty messy in general,
Yeah.
and imagine it at like 3 a.m. in the morning in the dark. It's like you can't even read half of it, man. But some of the dreams were pretty cool.
It was like hieroglyphics.
I had one where this was a bad one. I had one where I got kidnapped. And I could see my mum, but I had no voice, so I was calling
I
out
hate
to her to
that.
get me, and I couldn't
I hate
fucking...
that.
Yeah, that was tough.
That happened to me in real life. So I had the bad dream.
Did you
and-
get kidnapped?
No, no, Mum did. Mum got kidnapped and buried alive. That was a.
Are you serious?
I've
Why have
told-
you never told... You've never mentioned this story before?
Yes, I have.
You haven't, Jamo?
I've talked about all my dreams on the podcast before.
Wait, is this dream or real?
dream?
Oh, I thought you said your mum really got kidnapped and buried alive. I was like, fuck, that's a story.
We're talking about dreams, man.
No, but I just thought that was a real life thing for some
No,
reason.
no, because I said in real life I couldn't yell out. So like I just had a nightmare, right?
Oh, then yeah.
And then I'd woken up and
I
was
feel
trying to yell
that.
out to mum and dad, and I was
Yeah. That's fucked, eh? I wonder why you have bad dreams when you're a kid. Maybe imagination's higher.
yeah, probably
Your brain's working.
creativity. People who
Yeah.
are creative just shrug.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And this same kid that brought us the roof fairy story
Mm.
also is a heavy smoker, and he loves a dart.
Yeah?
Right?
A moke?
So him and his mates have come up with this thing called atmospheric darts. Okay?
Yeah.
So basically, it's how the atmosphere in which you smoke has a huge role to play in the taste and quality factor of the smoke. For example, if he's with his mates on the beach and at sunset, that is going to be an elite dart.
Okay.
Right? If he has a dart in the back of a club and it's just a shit night,
But it's not a good...
it's just a baddie. It's just a shitty
That's maybe.
atmosphere.
I've rarely smoked.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time I've not liked it, but
Yeah.
I have. There's been a few times, like at a festival,
Yep.
and I'm really fucked
when
up.
the vibes are good.
And there's a good vibe in the sunset, and I have one. I'm like, yeah, it feels right.
And he said,
Okay.
like, so he matches coffee and smoke in the morning prior to just starting his day.
Is that what he
right?
does in the morning?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So he'll have uni.
That's sick,
He'll
bro.
have uni, right? At like 8 a.m.
Have a coffee and a smoke before.
He'll wake up at 6. He'll, get his coffee, start
I
his
wonder
smoke.
why coffee and smoke goes together so
And
well.
then
Be a
he
bitter,
said
bro. It's
what
a
he
bitter.
does, he sits on the back patio and he said, the sun's coming up. He's not a morning person, but he said, the sun's coming up. The birds are chirping. He's got a beautiful coffee and just the moke hits perfectly. And he also said, like, if you're having a barbecue with your mates, that's an atmospheric smoke. If you have it on the top of a mountain, atmospheric smoke. Atmospheric
I think I think that could be used for everything.
Yeah, if you're in a good environment.
Yeah, I
it'll
think
be
a good
better.
environment makes everything better. That's good, actually.
Yeah.
Your environment makes the smoke, but makes the drink better, makes
Yeah,
everything
it
better.
does. Like, if we had a drink right now, it'd be good. But then if we had a drink at, Sunset Beach and in fucking Vanuatu or something.
Yeah, it's the best drink. It's the best beer you've ever
Yeah.
had. Best fucking juice and vodka you've had.
The best pina colada.
Yeah. Fuck, that's insane. Atmospheric smoke. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's good.
true, I reckon.
Atmospheric darts. And that's the term. He doesn't want to be smokes. He wants to be darts.
Atmospheric darts. And him
Yeah.
and this is something they've...
Him and his mates, it's just something that
So
they
that's
believe in.
scientific.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say it's a scientific theory.
That's with this hotter sister younger thing. We should start like a science
a list
group,
of
bro.
theories, yeah.
Because you could prove it, I reckon.
I don't want to call it science group.
Nah, but it's like it's a higher level than them because it's more real life.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. That's sick. Fuck, I was at the driving range.
Yeah.
Just, I don't play golf very often.
Just having a whack.
Having a whack. It's actually alright. It's not bad. It was with Mitch Cusworth. He's very good. I'm pretty average. And then fucking crackhead Zach Taylor. I've never seen a worse golfer in my life. Like, I know if you don't play golf, it can be hard to...
Yeah.
But, I
Get
mean,
the
you
hang
can
of
look
it.
at the other people hit and at least imitate. Try and be a normal functioning person.
I saw some videos and he looked like a spastic.
He looks like a crackhead, right? And he's just whacking, like he's hitting the roof up there and shit, like it's insane. And then the worst bit is we're on the top floor. He hits, misses, or I don't even know if he missed. And then the club slipped out of his hands, the driver, and it's gone over the fence onto like the fucking where the normal golf is.
Was this at
happening.
Whaleback?
Yeah.
That's like, you got to get the angle
I don't
on
know
that.
how he got it that high. And then he looked for it for about 15 minutes and he could not find the driver. And we're like, well, what are you going to do, mate? So when we left, he just left the clubs up on the driving range and just walked out, bro.
That's shocking.
But I've never seen someone lose a club playing golf. Like, that's special, eh?
I've never seen it in person, man.
That's special needs.
I think I've seen it like once or twice. People chuck it in the water and then they can't find it. But this is, he's probably lost it in a tree. Or
It
something.
might be in the tree because where else could it be?
You'd find it if it was on the ground.
And he got real bored real quick too. Like he would just line
Hit
up 7
30
balls and hit them one,
Okay,
bang, bang, like
yeah.
hitting 3 at a time and
Like a
shit.
crackhead.
Yeah, just no technique, no...
He's the most crackhead person that isn't a crackhead.
Yeah, exactly. That's what doesn't...
He's not a crackhead.
He's not a crackhead at all. And yet, I just think of him as such a crackhead. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's special, man. It's like
he's an enigma.
Imagine if he did start doing crack.
I don't think he'd function properly. Because I think if you overdo the crackhead, then you become a crack whore.
Or maybe you would turn him back.
I don't think...
Counteract.
I don't
You know what
think-
I'm saying? Bit of mess. But yeah, the most crackhead, non-crackhead I've ever met.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's good. That's a special title. Like you said, it's an enigma.
Mm.
He wouldn't know what that means, I don't think.
No, you wouldn't.
Love you, Zach.
What's this one?
So this got sent in, right?
Yeah.
From, I don't even know.
Dunno.
Evie, maybe? I'll go with
Yeah.
that. Have you noticed on Theo Von, he always gets people's names wrong? Like, I've
Yeah.
watched it, like, they're calling, it's like, this is John from Texas. And he's like, was his name like Nathaniel? And they're like, John. He always forgets their names. Anyway, she said, you see an American and a Brit having an argument / fight. Who are you backing?
Context has a lot to do with it.
Context has a lot to do with it. I don't know who I'm
let's
going to
just
back.
take context out of it and say it's just an American and
I
a
have
Brit
to pick.
having a smash.
I have to
right?
pick.
I think, like we've talked about this before, British and Australian culture is quite similar. We get along with
even
our
though we do
humour and
have a
stuff.
rivalry.
Rivalry in sports, right?
But I feel like
think
we are
that's-
unified in a way.
Yeah. Who am I backing?
I feel like America just sees
Where
us
are they
as a
from
little
in America?
novelty.
Yeah, I think so too. So for that fact, I'm going the Brit.
Depends where. Like, if they're like a Texan, I'm taking them.
Why is that? You just think
I
they're
don't know.
cool?
I think I like the Texan accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're a bit West Australian in Texas.
Yeah. Or a bit Queensland.
Yeah, just a bit, and they're kind of But if they're like, I don't know, some little Californian dweeb.
Yeah,
I'll probably back the Brit. Like
the Brit from London,
yeah,
from Birmingham.
where else in America? Like Boston, New York type thing. Who you backing? I might still take the Brit. I think.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the Brit.
But
Shout
yeah,
out the
probably.
Pommies.
So there, I'd take the Brit 2 out of 3 unless he's a Texan. Then I'd probably take his side. I don't know why. I just like.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All right, we're gonna call
This is crazy.
friend of
So
the show. Now you tell.
so Brandon, we all know Brandon. He is a good friend of the show, and if you didn't know, we did talk about it on an earlier podcast. He got catfished in real life. So he met a girl on Tinder. He went to pick her up. Her Tinder photos didn't quite look like her at all.
Mind you, I wouldn't have swiped.
No, but it's Brandon, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And he's loved up
now
with a nice
great
girl.
Anyway, so he goes to pick up this girl from the train station, and she is, no joke, over 110, 20. She's a big girl, right?
Yeah. What do we call it? Buntasing.
Yeah. Real big girl. And he's thinking straight away, holy shit, right? Comes home. They have security cameras out the front. So one of the blokes made a TikTok about her saying, look at the girl my friend brought home because, she's a big girl. And then Brandon...
And mind you, nothing wrong with big girls.
but
We're just
the
saying,
fact that she catfished.
don't catfish a bitch.
So then Brandon, gets someone to fake that his dad's dying. He says, oh, my dad's like dying, I have to go to the hospital. So she fucks off. Then Brandon makes a TikTok about her saying, I got catfished. And he used the same footage. She went to the cops. Mm-hmm. I think it's all resolved now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he had police show up at his door one day and they said, look, was this you? And he said, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. I'm pretty sure he got off with just a little slap on the wrist. Yeah.
So yeah, made fun of a fat girl, lied his way so he could like get her out of the room.
Yeah.
Didn't get with her. I think it's a mistake. He should have, because you got to try everything once. But that's fine. Anyway, should we let him tell the rest of the story?
Yeah, we'll give him a call.
Something happened the other day which is just insane.
Hope he picks up.
He usually picks
never
up.
failed us with a pickup.
I feel like he's not that busy bloke. This is the highlight of his day. It better be.
Hello, Brandon. How are you, mate? Yeah, good, thank you. So, basically, you're on the Jamo and Dylan show. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so we just want an update about what happened yesterday because the viewers have been following your story for a long time now.
He's like our Carl Pilkington.
Yeah. So basically, we just want an update about what happened yesterday.
He's our idiot abroad.
Oh, about the best thing of my life, about work.
Yeah, about work.
Yeah. So anyway, I was at work and my supervisor came up to me and he said, we're going to be having a meeting to meet the new boss.
All right. Meeting the new boss, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I said no worries, can't wait for that. So the new boss comes, everyone's talking, he's telling everyone what the plans are for the rest of the year. Meeting done. He bought everyone this whole, all these burritos and stuff. So he bought everyone burritos and then I was walking back to my car to eat it and then he tapped me on the shoulder and he said, are you Brandon? I said, yeah. He said, are you Brandon Leah? I said, yeah.
Should have said
How
no.
do you know? He's like, oh, you know my daughter. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. And then he was like, the one that you made the TikTok about. I'm like, so I kind of froze, went,
So this is like the big boss at your work.
Yeah, this is the one that he's just taken over because the other head boss got fired, so he's just come in, taken over, and made a new, like, I told him about the plans he wants to make and how he wants to turn the whole company over and start making profit and stuff like that.
Alright, so did you get fired?
Nah, I'm still here.
What job is it? What are you doing?
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm pretty much, do you know Irvin Stone?
No.
So basically, I'm just in the factory, and like, there's one factory that makes bricks, and there's other people that like pretty much put them onto pallets and wrap them up. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, so I said, oh, yeah, that's me.
How do you make bricks?
Huh?
How do you make bricks?
Cement, dickhead.
Really?
Dumb.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
How do you
me,
make it?
hello.
How do you make cement red?
Oh dear.
I've only
Anyway,
ever
that's
seen
it.
cement used for driveways and shit. Concrete is cement. They don't make bricks.
What
Are you serious?
There's different type of cement and different types of bricks. Like, bricks are made of cement.
Cement.
I never knew that.
What do you think it was made of?
Don't know. I didn't know what a brick was made of.
Alright, so you're not fired and everything's looking okay.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, he just said to me he's going to keep an eye on me pretty much all the time.
Alright.
So that's good, isn't it? Good to
Brick
know.
is made of
Clay? Yeah, it's not cement, you fuck. Duh. I knew. You acting like you knew. No one knows that. It is not made out of cement.
Click that one.
It's made out of clay.
Click
Brick
that
is
one.
made of clay. Clay?
Clay, cement, same thing.
Yes. No, they're
See,
not.
look, other common materials are sand, concrete, lime.
You're all idiots.
How am I an idiot when it's one of the ingredients?
not.
It's an ingredient. Click on that. Clay is one of the main brick materials, but
Yeah.
other common materials, concrete.
It's one of them, but it's not the only. It's mainly clay. I knew it.
I actually like, you know, everything.
Yeah, you knew it without.
You were acting like yous knew it. I'm just calling yous out.
But how are you calling it out if it's
Because
part
you
of?
said I was dumb, but it's made out of clay mostly. Yous are the dumb ones.
I never
and
said
you
you were
did.
dumb.
You were like, duh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never said you're dumb.
No, saying that is like you're dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not. You are. I'm right.
No, because you didn't say it was clay. You just said it's something else.
It is something else.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bit broad.
No, but I said there's no way it's just concrete.
All right. See ya.
No worries, have a good day.
Anything you want to say?
I'll keep you updated with my work history.
The shit only
and how it
happens to
goes.
him, eh? It's insane.
All right.
No
see
one
ya.
else has a life like Brandon.
Oh, he's a character.
I don't
that
know
kid.
how that happens to him.
I know. He.
Normal people just like no, the girl wouldn't happen. The boss being
Yeah, that
her
wouldn't
father,
happen.
like he's just a
But
special.
he walks
special
into a
person.
lot of it.
I think we've said it. He likes the drama.
He does. He froths it.
He attracts the drama.
All right. Let's move on to big topic this week. Voice messages.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Hey Jamo and Dylan, we've got another question for the potty.
So we reckon that everyone opens their eyes, well, like the slightest bit, like a tiny little glance while they're getting with someone, and like people just deny it.
Because everyone does it. What are your thoughts?
I can agree. Yeah,
Strongly.
I can
think
agree with that. I think a little glimpse is needed for the visual stimulation.
100%. You gotta, because it's a memory if you can visualize it.
But if you've got your eyes closed, you're just going to think, fuck, that could have been a dream.
Exactly.
You
You're
just
not going to
never
keep
know.
them open the whole time, but you're going to have a peek. I think it's weird to not have a peek.
Yeah, but also, peek. Don't look for too long because
Yeah.
that is freaky.
You can have like, yeah, definitely. Just a peek's fine.
But then it is awkward if you both look at the same time.
Yeah, see, that's something that would happen to Brandon.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is, he would continue looking
look.
until she says something because it would spark drama.
It's crazy that we've found our Carl Pilkington and it's him.
Mm.
It's so...
I feel like he'll go to jail one day.
Oh, yeah. For something stupid,
Something
though.
dumb that he probably didn't even mean to do, but...
It'll be like not paying taxes or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
I wonder how he'd go in jail.
Oh, not good.
At least
he'd
he'd
have
he would,
stories.
like, fight for himself. I just don't know how he'd go.
Yeah.
because he likes a scuffle.
One of the first to be raped, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be fresh meat. They'd come in.
Tan, if he had the
I
blonde
like your-
tips in,
I like your dragon tattoo.
it's game over, bro.
Yeah, game over.
Hey, Jamo and Dylan, love the potty. Just a quick question today. If you had to rank Super Duper flavours from best to worst and like top tier to like bottom tier, what would you rank in the top tier and like obviously the bottom tier? Because personally, I'm thinking that like cola, fairy floss, bubblegum go towards the bottom, and then like raspberry, blackberry, black currant and stuff go towards the top. Because like bubblegum isn't really a flavour, like a fruit flavour, you know?
Interesting
doesn't
question.
have to be. This has aggravated me slightly.
See, but personally, I would. So there's 8 flavors: raspberry, fairy floss, cola, blackcurrant, mandarin. I didn't even know that was a flavor. My favorites would be pineapple and lime.
Okay.
For me,
All right. Now,
that would be my favorites.
I didn't like cola just because I didn't like.
I would put cola last.
I didn't like cola.
Yep.
Just as a kid. So, yeah, I put cola last.
I've never had fairy floss.
Fairy floss, I had heaps. That's the pink one.
Is that the pink one?
That's fairy floss.
Oh, that's elite then. Pink flavored.
Everything.
Icy poles are great.
Pink flavoured everything.
Yeah, fairy
good.
floss is very good then.
Pink flavour. I'd have fairy floss probably like at 3 or something.
Raspberry's the red.
Raspberry, yeah, that's pretty standard. I'd have that at about
I've
4.
never had bubble gum.
Bubblegum is the blue.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then I have. That's good too then.
Blue's good.
Yeah.
I don't know why she had
I think it goes
bubblegum.
by colour. Those sort of colour icy poles, blue,
Yeah.
pink, they're always kind of nice.
So mandarin, I assume, is the orange.
Yeah,
Orange
I've
was
actually never
average.
tried mandarin, so I wouldn't know.
I feel like orange, anything that's
It's
not
average,
juice
yeah.
is,
Agreed.
below par.
Orange icy poles are never that great.
And like same as snakes and lollies and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Yeah, the best snakes are,
Lime was okay. I wouldn't have it as high as you, but
I don't mind lime.
So-
Actually, because I didn't know what fairy floss is, that would be my first now that I've
Okay.
realised what it is.
she had it in her bottom.
Lime. I would probably have it fourth.
Lime.
I would go, I don't mind blackcurrant, I think.
Yeah, I think blackcurrant's good
My
as
brother's
well.
allergic to blackcurrant. It's
Really?
fucking
In
weird,
total?
I've never heard about
Really?
that.
Pineapple, I don't think I had that heaps. I just don't
I
think
like
it
pineapple
was...
flavoured stuff.
So I feel like I would have had, as a kid, fairy floss, bubblegum, blackcurrant and lime.
We used to have these in primary school. They weren't Super Duper brand though. They were something else.
Right.
They were different. They came in more of a circular, and you could snap them in half.
Sunny Boys.
Is that what they're called?
We'll see if they're these. Because I had these...
I like those. And I
was
remember
a late bloomer to those, but...
the white flavour I used to love. Oh, not the pop band.
Sunny Boys food? What's it fucking called? Ice. Sunny Boy. You're not
Just
going
go
to...
images.
They can't even... Don't even have a wiki page. Are they these or no?
Nah. Way different.
These things, you literally the same stuff and you snap them and then...
Oh, no, these are just... They're like a Super Duper, but circular, and you break them in half. They used to sell them at St. Munchin's Canteen.
Right.
They were very good. But yeah, what did she have at the top? I can't even remember.
No, it was weird. But anyway, our list, we've basically worked it out.
Yeah.
We'd have like...
The pink.
Pink and blue and purple are
Yeah,
always good.
They're always good. And then the mids is the...
The mids is the fruit type ones.
Yep, the pineapple, lime, the
Yeah.
raspberry. And then the bottom is we both got cola
Yeah,
and
I just never rated it.
orange. Because
Yeah.
orange is only basically good in orange juice.
Yeah, agreed.
And that's the definitive list. That's the right one.
Alright, you're a burglar, but you only steal things that slightly inconvenience your victims. What are you stealing?
Good. I've thought about this question being a ghost. I always thought if I was a ghost, what would I do as well?
Just to fuck someone off, just to annoy their day.
Just one pair of every sock.
Yeah, that's good. I was thinking like you leave one sheet of toilet paper on every roll they have.
That's just annoying.
Aggravating. Maybe even...
I'd take the milk. She's waking up. Oh, at least I can have a coffee.
Maybe
no, you
even
can't.
put a small hole in the milk so it goes everywhere, but...
That's dirty in the fridge. That's because that's a disgusting... Like, when it spills, no.
I'd put, like, their cat in the freezer or something.
Yep. I know of a story. Bro, this is crazy. You've never heard this cat. I don't know if I've told this before.
This is a
Let me know
microwave one?
Yeah, have I told that?
I think you might have, but we'll go.
Have I told it on the potty?
Say it again. I'm pretty sure you have.
It would have been ages
Early
ago.
days.
Then. So fucking, it's Carly's cousin, but he's much older because they have like
All right.
12 kids.
So your
It's just-
girlfriend's cousin.
Yeah. When he was a kid, right? They
Yeah.
were at their mate's house, just fucking around, whatever, back in the, I don't know, 80s or 90s. His mate had a cat, right? And they just thought that it would be funny to put the cat in the microwave. So he puts the cat in the microwave,
No.
turns it on, and he said, they killed it. The cat fucking exploded in the microwave, bro. And he said at the time they didn't think it was, and it was probably one of the funniest moments of his life. They were just crying with laughter, like they couldn't breathe. So the cat's like in the microwave going around like scratching, and then it just poof, and it explodes in the microwave. Had to chuck
Pussy
it
got
out.
popped.
Yeah, it got fucking blown up. How
No,
fucked is that, bro?
man. No.
That's rough, eh?
I hope they bought a new microwave.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to cook your popcorn or your fucking
No.
dinner in that.
Your pop cat.
That's a rough story, eh?
Mate, I don't like hearing animals dying.
That's
and
full
shit.
animal cruelty, bro.
That's full animal cruelty. But the fact they just didn't even care at the time, that is funny.
Fucking wogs, bro. Alright, this is from Jade.
Okay, I'm just going to cut to the chase. I don't know if this is going to be too much information, but there was this guy. He really, really liked me. He was simping for me. And so I decided to accept his simping stuff, and I started dating him. And it reached like nearly 2 months, and I didn't have any feelings for him, and I felt really bad, and I didn't know if I could just continue to fake liking him back or to dump him. So I chose to dump him, and the thing was, he was a part of my friend group, and now he's just kind of exiled me from his friend group, and I feel really bad because he didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't have the same feelings for him. So let me know if I did the wrong thing or the bad thing.
I think you did the wrong thing and the bad thing. You've broken this kid's heart. So this kid, all right, he is lusting over you.
Lusting,
Let's
'cause we're not
that.
using the S word.
Nah, the fucking shit.
I'd rather my kids say the C word than that
Yeah.
word, bro. Like that word is just...
Because it sounds...
It just reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons and these little chubby kids with glasses. No, just... That word is like... Nah.
It's cancerous.
It is.
So from my perspective, I would say you've done the right thing by ending it because you don't want to drag this little... What are we going to call him?
Nah, not dweeb. Sucker. He's a bit of a sucker.
Sucker. That's what we'll call it. He's a
sucker
sucker for the girls.
Yeah.
For the galdem. So basically, he liked you. He probably did things for you, and you appreciated the attention. You've gone, it's not going to hurt being in a little quickie relationship with him. And then 2 months have gone on, and you go, I actually don't like this guy. I have feelings for him. I see him more as a friend.
Yeah.
So
at least you got there in the end.
Yeah, and sometimes it would take a while for that sense of realisation to come.
That's fair.
So, look, we don't hate you at all. We appreciate that you're a listener. We appreciate that you're honest with us and that you're honest with him. We just think you shouldn't have done it. But look, you can't go back and do that. You can't change that.
That's true. At least you didn't blow up a cat.
Yeah.
So
exactly. That's the bright side.
I wonder if a listener's done that.
There's probably a listener
that
out
has
of
done
the
something
people
like
that has done something really fucked up.
I've never fucked up an animal, and I don't even like them, bro.
No.
I wouldn't have the heart to do it.
We've seen a kangaroo do a triple corkscrew and
that was
break its
hilarious,
neck.
but we didn't do that.
We didn't do that.
That is probably the... just thinking about it makes me want to laugh. No, because I've never seen an impact like that.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Remember, like...
And the blokes up the road didn't do much, did they?
The chicks up the road.
There was... Oh, yeah.
Did fuck all.
There's no... Where was the ambulance?
The wildlife shelter, my ass.
Let
let me finish my sandwich. They came back.
We
and
actually
the poor
watched
thing
her
was
die.
dead.
That was kind of rough.
Well, I tried to save its life with a stick.
Yeah.
Just gave it a little poke just to see if it was still
If
there.
it was like you could jolt it.
Yeah, I was trying to give it a little... And then if it goes... And then I remember I was trying to use it as a broom to sweep
get the
leaves.
shit off it.
Because when it landed, it hit the ground so hard, it was submerged under leaves and like dirt. It's gone under the ground.
That's one of the just crazy...
Buried itself alive.
Rip that kangaroo, eh?
Rip Kanga.
Rip the
Kangaroo
roo.
Jack.
Hey fellas, love the potty. So I was watching this week's podcast, and you were talking about any bad celebrity interactions. So last year, the grand final parade, the day before the grand final, I'm a massive Giants fan. I was there with my family, and then we went to the Giants training session that morning, met the whole team. They were all lovely guys, nice to meet. And then we went to the parade, and I met Dusty and asked to get a photo with him. And he turned down a photo and said, "Sorry, mate, only got time for my fans," and then walked off.
Fucking hell.
He does seem a bit like that.
Dusty, mate.
Mate, you can have fans from other teams. There doesn't have to be a Richmond supporter. I get it. It's the day before the grand final, but just show a bit of love.
Yeah, like, there's still fans here.
Show a bit of compassion for the supporters.
Because it's taking him to go up to... You're on grand final weekend. You go up to the other team and ask for a photo.
Yeah,
like,
that's gutsy.
I only have time for my fans.
Yeah.
That sums Richmond up, I reckon.
It takes 1 second to take a
sick
snap.
of them being fucking good. It's annoying, bro.
Who do we have now?
Jacob.
Hey boys, big fan. My question is, where do you reckon the AFL Grand Final should be played? Because I reckon Optus Stadium.
Obvious choice.
We want Optus.
Like,
biggest
I know
capacity.
the Vics don't like us, but come on.
Biggest capacity for a stadium that's still in the running. So, if the grand final was in Queensland, it'd be in Brisbane.
They don't care about it, bro.
You're literally a rugby state.
Why not play? You pack out this stadium. WA has footy in its heart. We deserve it. We have the nicest stadium in Australia.
It's beautiful.
It's new.
One of the nicest stadiums in the world, I think.
The MCG can't change its colour on the outside, can it? That's all I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it doesn't have the pyrotechnics and flashing lights like ours does.
Big screen. Biggest screen in the Southern Hemisphere.
Whatever.
I mean, it's an obvious choice, AFL.
Yeah. And I get, Queensland, they hosted so many games.
Good for them.
Yeah, we could have done that. But apparently our waffle grounds just not cutting it when I think that they're elite. And probably better than Metricon.
Metricon shouldn't even be a stadium.
No, Metricon should be for little athletics. Not even athletics.
Little athletics.
Should be for 400 metre runs.
Yeah. Metricon's trash. And Brisbane, like, maybe Brisbane would get a good crowd, but you can't tell me having any, like, just, you could do the finals perfectly in Western Australia. You know, like, there's 4 rounds in the first week of finals. You do Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Sunday. Or imagine it would be buzzing. You'd pack out every game.
Probably would, yeah.
Cass would go crazy.
Oh.
It would be a hotspot, man. It'd be a festival.
Perth would be the place to be in the world, right? And we haven't had that often.
AFL, don't miss out on this opportunity.
Yeah, don't miss out on the opportunity. WA will put on a fucking show because we love footy. This state loves AFL.
We need it. They better do it.
We need it. We want it. Let's go.
Hey, Jamo and Dylan, how's all going?
Good, mate.
I found out something pretty cool the other day.
Good job.
So, they found, like, human stuff, so, like, body parts, something like that, or DNA, from, like, 800,000 years ago, and that's, like, before monkeys and stuff. So, like, does that mean we didn't come from monkeys or something? Because, yeah, I know how you guys like this stuff, so, yeah. See you later, boys.
Wow.
We're just going to have to take his word on all the scientific stuff.
Because, look, we don't have any knowledge of this.
And I haven't heard about it.
We're just going to go from what he said. So he reckons they found human
remains that are older than monkeys.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Monkeys would have had to have been subject to, like, a cross-pollination of semen. So, like, the monkey has fucked a human and then, like, I feel what you're saying. I feel as though monkeys are more human now than they would have been hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. That's just a gut feeling. That's science.
Yeah, I don't think we did not. I just don't think we evolved from monkeys. Like,
because
the world's most leading scientists could be like, "You're an idiot," and I'll be like, "No, fuck you, you're an idiot." Because at the end of the day, there's monkeys all together. Half of them don't decide to fuck off and become humans.
But they do.
It just doesn't happen, bro. Because then wouldn't all monkeys be like, "Oh, they were going pretty good, eh? Let's just evolve."
No, but if they fucked off, you wouldn't know where they are or what they're doing.
I just don't think it happened, bro. I don't think a monkey transformed into a human.
Okay. So you think... Alright.
I don't know why we're here. There's some aliens or some computer guys programmed us with the Sims. I reckon something like that. History's probably fake, bro.
Probably.
Found a bones from 800,000 years ago. No, you didn't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like, and how, what, with their dating
their calculations
technology,
could be way off. It could be like
8 years ago.
Nana's from 50 years ago.
Yeah.
She's just in a shit area.
Yeah, and the maggots have gotten into the bones and eaten enough of it, so it looks old.
So you reckon the monkeys and some sort of old human got together and that's just what happened?
Yeah, no, like...
Male
so
monkey,
I feel
obviously.
like cavemen or whatever,
yeah.
they obviously are humans, but they're just the retards.
Yeah. Simple.
Real simple.
Simple jacks.
And not retard as in disabled person.
No, very physically abled.
Yes.
Just
physically.
mind slow.
Mind that's slow.
Yeah.
Very slow.
10 words a minute. Yeah.
Like just...
That's it for the day.
That's it for the day. Just
you can't
hunt,
do any more.
gather, rape.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
But it wouldn't have even been rape. It would have been normal then.
Yeah, it just would have been...
Like, I want, I get. That's how it would have been back then.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Because
Like,
that's...
with no language back then, it should be like...
Yeah, or it just would have been like actions. I feel like everything was definitely very actiony back then.
Probably.
Break dinosaur's neck or something. Like, I don't know if they were even around with dinosaurs. Probably not. But there would have been some animals then that aren't around now that they would have eaten and shit.
I don't know. I can't really add too much on that theory, like on that discovery. Because
Found some bones and human stuff.
yeah, human stuff.
Oh well, but yeah, I mean, if they did, good for them. Whatever, right?
Hey boys, big fan of the potty from the east coast of Australia. I have a food theory for you. Well, it's more of an opinion really, but I reckon chocolate itself is good, like really great, like blocks of chocolate or chocolate bars. But once you start putting it into other things, like when you make it a flavour, so like chocolate milk or chocolate milkshake or chocolate ice cream, it's just not as good as all the other flavours available. And I don't think I'm alone on this one, but let me know what you guys think.
Okay. Some of it I do agree with.
Yes, so I love choc milk.
I think it's the best flavoured milk.
The best
easily.
flavoured milk,
I don't like
yeah.
strawberry milk that much. Like, all of that's a bit too tacky
I
for
like
me.
them all, but I think chocolate has to be the superior milk.
Yeah.
Right? Then we look at
By
like
far,
ice creams.
by far.
Ice creams. Now, that is very subjective.
Yeah, I do like... I don't mind chocolate ice cream, but there are flavours I like more.
Yeah.
My favourite is Love Potion from Baskin-Robbins.
What the fuck's that? Is that like bubblegum and shit?
Nah, it's just like vanilla and it's got some shit in it. I like when my ice cream has some like chocolate or something, like a little chocolate ball or something.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so that's what I like.
The change of texture within the...
Yeah, but there's a lot of ice cream flavours. There's so many, so that's fair.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say chocolate is the best.
No, I wouldn't
flavour.
either.
Now...
What else did he say? Milkshake.
That's the same, I would say. Like, because I still like chocolate milkshakes, but I also like other types of milkshakes.
Yeah, I like other flavour. I agree. So I think it's true in some
in some cases, yes. What else do they whack chocolate in?
Like cake, we said as well.
Yeah, chocolate cake, vanilla sponge
fine
cake, caramel cake.
I like lots of different cakes. I'm fine.
It is an opinion, more so than a theory, I feel.
Yogurt?
Chocolate yogurt.
Like Yogo is basically chocolate yogurt, isn't it?
Yeah, that is elite. But then you'd also rate like a nice a vanilla bean or something. I don't know, there's so many options.
I think
when it comes
he's
to
got
food.
some point.
He has, I'm going to call it a strong opinion.
Yeah.
His opinion is that chocolate bars and...
are better than flavour. And I think in some cases, yes, in some not.
100%.
Hey guys, would you rather a kid with your good looks or a kid like that was really smart? Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Oscar.
A kid with your good looks.
What a good bloke, eh? He's been raised right.
He has. He knows exactly
His parents have done a good job.
Yeah. So...
What would you rather, kid? Good looks or smart?
Your good looks.
But is he
Or
held
smart.
dumb? We'll go that he's an idiot.
Okay. So
Yeah,
smart,
I'm going to pick that he's good looking.
Smart and
I don't
dumb.
want an ugly kid. There you
Yeah,
go.
because good looking can probably get you into the AFL.
Yep. It can. It will.
Can get you into TV.
Yep.
Can get you into, I don't know, modelling
I just think
or
he
some
could,
shit.
like... I just don't want to... I know I don't want an ugly baby, boy or girl.
Yeah, that'd be a bit rough.
So yeah, I'm picking a good looking kid over a smart kid. It might seem superficial, but that's fine. I don't care.
I want him to have fun in high school and
Yeah,
stuff.
I want
and
him to
feel
have
like
some girlfriends or, you know...
Yeah. And I feel like you don't have to be smart. You just have to have the charisma.
Exactly. So I think that's an easy question. We'll probably
Yeah.
get some comments saying, no, obviously smart.
Yeah, but that's their
fine.
opinion. That's fine. Grow up.
Yeah. Get your priorities straight.
Yeah.
G'day, boys. Been listening to the potty for a few months now, and I never sent in a question before, but I thought I'd do one now. So, my question is, why do you think time flies when you're having fun? Cheers, boys. I'm from Melbourne, so in lockdown at the moment, and potty's helping me get through it. So, good stuff.
That sounded like a Theo Von type voice message.
That's good, mate. Glad the potty's helping out.
Thanks for the update,
Must
mate.
be tough over there.
I hope you're doing well. All right, so he wants to know...
Why does time fly when you're having fun?
Now, I feel this is the case because you're thinking... You're living in the moment, right? When you're having fun, you're enjoying what's going on right there.
That's
true.
true.
You're not thinking about the time, right? When you're bored, when you're just doing something...
You're just trying to pass time, aren't you?
Exactly. And the more you think about time, the longer
Yeah,
it'll
like a
take.
good day, good night out feels like that, man.
It just flies by. It feels
Yeah.
like an hour. But then if you are sitting in a test and you know it goes for an hour and you don't want to be there...
Oh, they used to take long in high school, bro. The fucking waste or whatever.
Yeah,
A-time.
exams. They're like 2.5, 3 hours. So,
yeah, because you're focusing on the moment. That's why it goes quick, for sure.
So I feel like, when you're having fun, you're living in the moment and you don't care about what else is going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're bored, if you're in lockdown, time's going to go a bit slow.
Facts. All right, last voice message of the week from Ethan.
Hey boys, another voicemail. This is a pretty fucking disgusting one, but if you don't piss when you shit, you're not human. Change my mind. Is it even fucking possible to not piss when you shit? Has anyone ever actually done that? Fuck, I'm a filthy man.
I'm a filthy man,
aren't you?
I love his admission to that. Who was that?
Ethan.
He sent in a lot.
Yeah,
Bless
he
you.
has. He has sent in a lot.
He's a
Fucking
big
hell.
contributor of the show. We appreciate
that
a lot. So we were having a quick discussion about this prior to the potty, and we were saying that you feel like you have always peed when you've pooed.
Yeah, I think there would be times when I haven't, though. Rare, but I think majority of the time you probably
I agree.
do.
I feel like there would have been 3 or 4 times in my life where I've just shat, and I was like, look, I can't pee right now.
I think times when I've had like gastro or something as well, because that's just
I feel like
night
that
of terror,
it changes
you know what I mean?
things.
Yeah.
I feel like after I had surgery, you can't shit for
messed up
5
with it.
days,
Yeah,
right?
because you just saw all the shit in
So
your
I
body.
could pee, but I couldn't shit. So when I shat, I didn't pee.
Fair.
So I feel like that is a big
Just
contributor.
depends on what's going on in your
But that's
life.
a drug. That's anesthesia or whatever. So that's affecting you.
That's not, your body's not used to that shit, you know what I'm saying?
No. Oh, I throw up every time I have it. I'm like allergic to most anesthetics.
It's crazy, bro. Maybe it'll kill you one day.
Probably.
That's why you need that, what are they called? The guy who does it they get paid like 400 grand a year.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. But yeah.
What are they called? An anesthetist or something like that.
Anesthetist. There you go.
That's the one.
Gotta go to school for a long time for that.
I know.
But yeah, fucking, I think it's possible. Rare, but possible. Like those stars or whatever.
Yeah.
That come every like 10 years or 7 years.
We'll quickly end on this. So I was watching a video the other day. It was some weird thing, like weird things that happen in the world or some shit like that. And it was in, what was the country? It was not Ecuador, Venezuela. So in like a West Venezuela.
Yeah.
They have a lightning storm. So not rain, just the lightning.
That's sick.
For 10 hours every night for 260 days of the year. So every night in this one spot over the lake, so just over this big lake, lightning everywhere. Bang,
That's cool.
bang, 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 bang. For 10 hours of the night. That would be hard when you're trying to like sleep and
That's
shit.
That's insane. It'd be cool for like the first night. You'd be like, whoa.
And apparently, like, so no one knows why. It's
an anomaly.
It's really, really strange. And then there was about, I'm not sure if this is 100% right, but it was about a month period or a 3-week period where it just stopped.
And they were like shocked?
They were like, this has never happened ever.
The world's ending.
Yeah, my granddaddy said that this never happened. It just happens all the time. And then it stops. And then bang, one night came back and it's just 10 hours every night, West Venezuela, bang, bang, bang.
I remember in primary school, it used to light, like when lightning would happen and the weird kids would always cry.
Really?
And like run into class and like scream because they were scared of it. Like I don't know if it was just because of kids in Gosnells that time who went to my school, but
I wonder what they're doing now.
it would happen and they would start crying and screaming
Freaking
and like
out.
they'd run into the classroom. They were the weird ones though, like who would just do weird shit.
That's crazy. But yeah, if there's any other weird world things, like there was another, there was like a river or a lake that is 90 degrees Celsius.
Really?
Yeah. So and no one's allowed to go there because you just burn alive.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
I want to throw like a rock in.
Then there's like a place that's more radioactive than Chernobyl, and it's like a little river, and if you go within,
you're fucked.
It's like 20 k's or something. You get radioactive poisoning. Dead.
This weird bitch told us in class once that if she didn't like her dinner, she would go and flush it down the toilet.
Wow.
That's fucking weird,
That's
right?
strange.
Everyone who had a go at her, even the teacher, was kind of like that. And then she was this girl, if that she then put her hands on her ear and she was like, "Stop screaming at me!" Just started crying.
I remember.
What a fucking freak.
There was one time, like talking about flushing food you don't like down the toilet. When we used to have barbecues outside, and like there was a salad or something, and I didn't like my salad. There was a tomato. Mum would always try and make me like one slice of tomato.
Yeah.
And I remember there was
not happening,
there was
is
a
it?
few times where I'd nibble a bit off the end, and then as soon as she turns her head, I throw it over the fence out back
To the ruse. That's good for them, variety.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I saw it as
They're
an
probably
opportunity.
waiting for it, bro.
I saw it as an opportunity to help out the environment, whereas she...
Did she believe it?
I think for a few times, but she knew that I would never get around to eating tomatoes like an apple.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I can't do that, bro.
fuck that, man.
I don't know how people can do that.
It's a shitty fruit.
People do eat it. I like it in, like I can eat it in other things, but I would
Yeah.
never just eat it like a fucking, that's a special
It's
kind
criminal.
of person, I think. That's a weirdo, bruv.
Oh, well. There's a few in the world, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's where we'll end it this week. Thank you for tuning in to episode 45. We'll see you next week for episode 46. Love you all. Rate the potty. Like, subscribe.
do all that good stuff.
And we'll see you next week.